Today on Drawbli.
Ben is drawing this man.
This man?
This man?
Click that
Do you
subscribe
know
button
this man?
if you're new around here.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve his
And if you
artists.
just so happen to be drawing this man, share it on Instagram with the hashtag Drawbli. So yeah, I'm drawing this man.
This man.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. So Abby and I have been doing a lot of facial features lately, if you haven't been following along in our most recent videos. And this was me kind of combining a lot of my practice into a portrait.
Nice sketch. Nice blocking out of the different areas of the face. Oh, a nice blocking of color.
Yes,
oh.
thank you. So one thing that I really wanted to try here initially, one, local color there with some of the hair and the shirt, and two, just getting a really solid initial blocking in for my values.
And
so,
your eyes are on point as always. Just like they're in the right spot. How do you do it? Nobody knows. It's a secret of art that was lost to the ages. Go ahead.
The secret of art. Yes, I'll never tell. I'll never tell my
I can never
secrets.
do that.
So you can see I got my light side of my face, my shadowed side of my face, and then I'm starting to get a little more of the nuances in there, while also correcting some proportions and such here and there. And then I just kind of treat it like I would in terms of sculpting, where it's like, you start with the big shapes and then you subdivide it and you start, adding more detail to these areas. But by having a really strong foundation in my big primary forms initially, things start kind of falling into place. And it ended up working out really, really well. I actually think that this is, if not, one of my best portraits, maybe the best one I've ever painted up to this point.
This one is really good. Now, it's no Ben because you painted yourself a few days ago and that was phenomenal, but hey, you're a handsome man, so it's better than the work you did on that portrait.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying if this is a beauty contest, you win.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So a lot of this was just this initial work in black and white. I do color it at the end, which is a lot of fun and had quite a lot of experimentation. But yeah, time to blend all these big shapes together and start heading a little closer to something that feels a little
Are you
more
blending
like
in your sketch
skin.
too? Is that on the same?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Now
I
you
just-
got some natural redness in there.
Oh no, I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't worry,
Oh.
I'm gonna get rid of that color.
Oh, okay.
I'll desaturate it all. But
Oh.
I didn't worry about it now. I wanted some of the lines in there. I don't know why, but turning off the sketch, it feels like you're going backwards a little bit. You like lose some of your progress.
Yeah.
So I did keep that on, even though it would require a little more blending. You'll notice I flip my canvas quite a lot here as well.
I'm getting better about that.
You have gotten a lot better about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very impressed
Not
by
to
your
toot
canvas
my
flipping.
own horn, but I
Toot-
flip my canvas.
toot away, yeah.
No.
I also really liked just some of the natural stylization that came about from this process.
Yes.
I was enjoying working on this one.
This portrait looked amazing. Yeah, I feel like I've been looking forward to watching the process of you creating it because I saw the finished piece and I was thinking, I gotta know how to do that.
I gotta know how to do
It looks
that.
like you scribble on a mustache just like you're scribbling on a poster of a celebrity you don't like.
That's because I did. Also, I got to paint this in one of my new favorite drawing spots.
At NKU?
So at our local university, they have a Starbucks there, and they have these really nice, comfy chairs in this cozy corner, and you have a table that's at like chest height, which is pretty high, and it just makes for like a really nice kind of easel-esque drawing area.
I'm 95% sure I've brought up these same chairs on Drawbli before because
yeah?
they're just so nice.
They're very comfy. I
Yeah.
enjoyed drawing there a lot.
Oh, yeah,
And-
because I said we'd get rid of our kitchen table and just turn it into a Starbucks nook.
Yes, and we got to go. We got to go for a walk around the campus.
Yes, we did.
With a very cute pupper, our friend's
Yeah.
dog. His name is Leo, and he is a Samoyed. Check out this beautiful picture of this beautiful pup.
Oh my goodness.
He's very,
We're
very
using
cute.
our friend's dog for clout. That I don't know if that's
Cloud,
appropriate,
because
but
he's
that's
a cloud.
okay. He is a cloud, and it's so fun to walk around campus with him because
It is like you're a celebrity.
every face you see splits into a huge smile. I don't under. I wish people
believe-
reacted that way to me. That would be amazing.
I think about 95% of people ask, "Can we pet your dog?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's so like unifying. Like everybody wants to pet him.
Everybody wants to pet the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to make a human connection, you should get a dog. And
Yeah.
just take it for a walk.
Sam keeps talking about. No, I've talked about this on Drawbli before.
You have about letting our friend go take Leo for a walk. We don't need to rehash that. No. But I really enjoyed working on this painting for a number of reasons. But I feel like going from an immediate study to then putting that stuff into practice. Every time I've done that, I've had a lot of success. Over time, I think you start to lose a little bit of that information in practice, which is why it's nice to do that like immediate, right after kind of, hey, I'm going to put all this into a portrait or whatever. A really good example of that for me was my apples that I painted. I loved it. Like, I loved those apples. Like one of them I thought was like one of my best paintings. The other one was really good, and the third one was kind of meh. But that was like coming off of, watching a tutorial and then going off on my own and putting all that to work.
Yeah.
Which I think is super important. One, kind of build your confidence, and two, just like you can get. I talk about this all the time, getting stuck in tutorial hell, and you're just sitting there watching stuff, and it's like, hey, you need to put this stuff to work.
Absolutely.
Like, let's get in and try it out on our own. You watch one, do one, and then
Teach one.
teach one. That's right.
What I'm taking away from this that I want to focus on incorporating into my practice is blocking in all your surface area that you're going to paint on. I've been having a terrible time lately with remembering to do that, and it results in when I change the color of the background, suddenly there's big open spots, and it's embarrassing.
That is, yes, that is kind of annoying. You can fix that by duplicating your background, merging it to your main layer, and then selecting all of that and deleting everything around it. I had to do that recently on something.
Neat.
But now it is time for me to give this boy some color.
Yeah, using the gradient tool, mapping, well done.
I use the gradient tool very slightly, as well as playing around with colorization, whatever it's called, the colorize tool, and then I barely use any of that, and then I just go in and start using the hue layer, blending mode, and start adding some color that way.
Nice.
Which was difficult. This was pretty hard. I won't lie.
This looks like it was tricky.
Yeah, it's something new, and I just kind of had to figure it out as I went. I'm actually not super happy with the colors overall, I would say, but in terms of like colorizing a black and white image, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. I learned here while painting the facial hair, typically these areas are more blue, but as I shifted it more towards orange, it actually worked better for this guy's hair. Just for layering that on top of everything else that I had. So the orangish brown color started working very well for that, and it looked a lot closer
Cool.
to the reference.
Nice.
Desaturated some areas, saturated some others, played around with darkening the eyes, all sorts of little tweaks and adjustments, as well as cleaning up maybe some like weird areas that don't make any sense, like underneath the jaw going into the neck there. It's like this weird bright spot that I was like, nope,
Oh, yeah.
that's
yeah.
got to go away.
That area can be so difficult to work on and get accurate. No, that looks amazing. Oh, I like this outline you're doing with your kind of color shifting, your color jitter brush that you made.
Yes.
That's always so fun. I love that colorful splash.
Yeah, I really like having colorful art to help stylize it, to make it a little more outlined and
Ooh.
distinct. I did like this this kind of color that I created for the background, but then I decided that it was just maybe a little too saturated and distracting. I don't want the background to be the focus when I spent so long on this, and then I'm just like, background, here it is. Look at this bright color, and it's like, oh, well, now you're not even looking at the face.
Yeah, well, it looks amazing. Oh my gosh, there it is. And
Oh
let's
my
finish exploring
gosh.
with its texture and its eyebrows.
And its eyebrows. So, it's not, it's got room for improvement, as everything we
Hardly.
create here does. Don't you dare say that. But I think this is, up to this point, probably one of the pieces that I'm the most proud of.
Yeah, I think you're really stepping into your own here, Ben. I think you're making some huge strides
You say that today, but wait for the next one. That's when we'll really fall down into a pit.
Oh no, we've only
And if
got
you want to fall down
upward
into a
from
pit,
here.
click that subscribe button.
And comment below with ideas of what we can do to improve as artists and share your portraits
Online.
of this man.
Not of this man. Well, of any
man.
of any man, of any gal, of any
This man
duck.
is your man.
Using the hashtag Drawbli on
And
Instagram.
this is the part where we say goodbye.
Goomba.
This man is my man.
Yeah, you were really wanting to get into that song, huh?
From the New York
And
highway.
you just kept going.
I don't know the words.
Obviously.
I don't even think New York highway is the word.
Sure isn't.
From the redwood forest.
That's one.
To the Gulf Stream waters.
Close enough.
This man was made for you and me. There, I got it. You gotta get in on this. You're missing something.